Hello. Anybody see me yet? Hello, hello. I'm here. I am here. I think I'm here. Hi. Hello. Anybody see me yet? Okay, now I have to wear the readers because it's a whole thing. Hi. Hello. It's me. Hi. Hello. I'm here. It's Grandma. I'm here. Yay! Let me say hi to everybody first. Michelle, mwah, I know you're cold, sweetheart. I love your hand warmers. Stay warm. It's going to get a little bit better, but then it's going to get back again. So, just so you know. Donnell, hello, Donnellita girl. Melissa. And Mary, I'm going to tell everybody. Yep. We're going to get them all jealous. And then, hold on, let me get this over here a little bit more so people can hear because my mic sucks. Okay. Then Joyce K. Hi, Joycey. And let's see, Mitzi. Next week, Mitzi. Mitzi and I are going to hook up. We're going to meet in Dalton next week. Yes. So excited. And then, let's see, who else is here? Mary. We got to tell them. Nancy. Hi, girl. How are you? And then Diana. Hello, Diana. Hello, Diana. Hello. Giovanna, sorella mia. Mwah! See? This is for you. Because I wasn't there and I know you stay up late and you can't stay up late. So I'm here today for you. I love you. Hey, guys. Keep it down. Sorry. It's kid time. Judy's here. Judy, I'm going to show some stuff. So, And excuse me a minute. Guys, I have to take care of one thing. Don't go away. I'm back. Here I am. Sorry, it's a kid thing. Okay. So, Judy. Yep. Anyway. Russ, happy birthday to you. How was your birthday, boy? Did you have fun? I hope so. Oh, go have lunch. Enjoy. I had lunch with my friends. Some of my friends. Not all of my friends, but some of my friends. I had lunch yesterday and we did stuff. Yes, we had a lot of fun. Yep, that's that all those jellies back there. That's the thing we're doing with Donna. Okay, everybody saying hi. Deb! Giggle. Hi, Deb. Deb's here. The giggler. Damali. Hello, Damali. I had to go out and come back. I couldn't write anything. Good for you, Giovanna. No worries, baby girl. See, everybody calls you Giggles, Deb. All right. Okay, I think I'm up to date. So, hi. I have news. Because yesterday, y'all know, I met with my buddies, with Mary and Judy, and we had an amazing day. No rush. It was fun. I couldn't go live, and I apologize. I couldn't go live because I had to go take care of my other grandkids because their mama from work had a work thing that didn't get finished until 9:00. And in my daughter-in-law's house, Wi-Fi sucks. So I couldn't do the live from there. But I said, okay, I couldn't do it. I got here really late. I said, I'll do it today. So I'm here. Hold on. I got to get back here because I'm here, but I got lurking. Yep, I know, sweetheart. I know, Donnell. Don't worry, baby girl. Don't worry. That is not a problem. Okay. So I just want to. When we meet, we always interchange stuff. We're always giving each other stuff. But first thing that I got to show you guys. Then Mr. Hoot. Y'all say hi to Mr. Hoot. He goes, ooh, ooh. Then Mr. Hoot. And yet, look at this. Tell me, this isn't freaking adorable. Donnell, I know the bosses because, see, the problem is that if I were still in HR, the bosses would be coming to me to talk about you. So just behave. You can lurk, no worries. So this is Mr. Hoot. Yes, this is Mr. Hoot. But there's another one. Hold on. It is stinking cute. Mary had that in the box for me, and she kept going, well, I saw this, the one I'm going to show you. And she goes, well, I'm going to take that one apart because it didn't come out good. And I said, no! And I saved him. And his name is Lolo. This is Lolo. Lolo's chubby, and I love him. And let me tell you something, Mary. You don't know what you've created. Everybody wants these now. Even my son-in-law liked them. My daughter wants them. She thinks they're a toy. No. This is Lolo's mine. This is Lolo. Lolo's mine. Mimi gives him kisses. Okay. And Mr. Hoot, because they're both adorable. But this, yeah, he's special. Mr. Hoot, that's why he's more formal. You know, he's more elegant. He's like a professor. But Lolo's the cute one. He's the cute one. I love my cute one. Anyways, wait, it didn't stop there. Guys, you have to understand something. Mary bakes for me and I bake for her. We're always baking. I gave Mary a coconut cream cake. That was freaking awesome. And I didn't even make one for me. And I wish I did because, oh God, the taste is incredible. There you go. Everybody saying Lolo. Okay. Hello, who? Hey, thank you, Mitt. Yeah. Mr. Who? Yeah, Mr. Who. Yeah, see, Judy knows. Judy knows because Lolo is Lolo. He's too cute. Lolo's too cute. Yes, that's exactly it, Mitzi. When it comes out different, it makes it special. That's what, you know, that's what this channel is all about. There is no such thing as an ugly quilt. There's no such thing as a boo-boo. There's no such thing as a mispoint. Everything is gorgeous. Everything is beautiful. Everything is adorable if we love it. And I love Lolo. Lolo and I have a relationship going on. Hootie, it is Mr. Lolo. Yes, Lolo. It is so good. Now, see, Mary's making you guys salivate because that coconut cake came out so good. It's been one of the best ones I've ever made. It is amazing. But Mary made a pumpkin roll that made my son-in-law come over here and tell me it's amazing. He loved the cream cheese filling. He was amazed with the cream cheese filling. He loved it, Mary, okay? And he's a chef. So for him to make a remark on somebody else's food, it's not an easy feat. So you earned your stars, Mary. You earned your stars. There you go. Judy I took another one for Judy, and she said, I had a piece of both this morning for breakfast at 4 a.m. I couldn't decide between the coconut and the pumpkin. You don't have to decide, Judy. You have both. Oh, they came out so good. But wait, there's more. Judy came and gave me something that made me sob, not cry. I was sobbing because it is so beautiful. You guys saw a peek, but this is Lola. This is Lola. Look at Lola. Lola is freaking gorgeous. Okay? She is beautiful. I wish you guys could see the detailed work that's in this cross stitch. Okay? This is freaking gorgeous. And it won first place. And who made this? Tan, tan, tan. Miss Judy Neighbors. A round of applause for Miss Judy Neighbors. Yes. This is the intricacy, the embellishments she made on it. You can't see them until you're up close because they're tiny. They're teensy, tiny, tiny, tiny little beads. And the coloring, and it's just so freaking gorgeous. My son-in-law, we're talking about a man who never comes out of his room. This man wants to hang this in a place of prominence because he fell in love with her too. Everybody in this house looked at her and said, oh my God, that's beautiful. Judy, You have a talent that I wish I had. The intricacy, the coloring. I look at it and it just awes me. It literally just awes me. And this was my gift from Judy. And she made me sob because I was sobbing in the parking lot. I was sobbing. Okay, not crying, sobbing. So thank you, I love you, Judy. I love you both so much. Judy and Mary, God, we had so much fun. Oh, it was intense. She's going up on the wall today, Judy, just so you know. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm telling you guys. Yeah, and I got Judy to cry. She never cries. There we go. Hold on. There we go. Okay, Judy. Giovanna, you finished the baby quilt. I got to go see it. I haven't been on YouTube. I haven't been on anything because I got up, started doing my housework, getting stuff done. I said, okay, I'm going to go live. So I got everything set up to come live. But I will go check it out, girl. I saw one picture yesterday, and I love that boat. You know that boat drives me crazy. There you go. Judy's husband said, yes, it was awesome. Both of the cakes were great. Mary, it's not to make you feel good. And literally, that was so fun. These owls are amazing, but oh God, that pumpkin roll, just the right amount of spice. Yep, and see, Judy admits it. She cried too. Yep. Yes, Giovanna, sobbing is good for the eyes. We had a cry. Yet we were crying. Mitzi, we were crying when you sent me the message. We were in Joann's, and the thing is, the cash register girl, the girl that's at the cash register, was asking for your change for the Susan Komen. And then you gave us the news, and we started crying in the store. We had everybody in the aisle crying. We were crying. It was just such great news. So yeah, it was a cry fest, but we had so much fun. Isn't it, Deb? I tell you guys, it is gorgeous. That crust, it's just so beautiful. My God, I love it. Oh, stop it, Judy. You know I told you when you saw me sobbing. You know, it is stunning. It's just. I wish you guys could see how intricate and how each stitch is just perfection. It's gorgeous. Yep. There you go. Dad, they see you. They told you. Thank you, Giggles. Oh, okay, Judy. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. We'll talk about that in a second. Everybody, we have prayer requests like crazy. And all of y'all are my prayer warriors. And prayer works. Prayer works, right, Mints? Prayer works. So we need prayers for Judy and her whole family. She's got a lot going on. Her husband is undergoing a procedure right now. She needs some news. Her kids. It's a thing. So we need to pray really, really hard for Judy and her whole family. We need to pray for Mincy. We need to pray for everybody. But these are special requests, okay? So let's get prayers moving. Hi, Tina. Hi. Joydy, you're here. Joydy, look, Joydy. Look, Joydy, look. Look what Judy gave me, Joydy. Look. Isn't it beautiful, Joydy? Tell me it's not beautiful. Tell me it's not beautiful because it's gorgeous, Joydy. Look at this. I keep looking at it. I can't stop looking at it. It's just so freaking gorgeous. Every time I look at it, I see something different. And the colors. And even the feet. I love detail in anything. And the detail in the face, the feet, the hands is so intricate. It's gorgeous. But Joydy's here. Hold on. There you go. Everybody say hi to Joydy. There you go. Mitzi said it. My sister's breast and liver tumors are shrinking. It's just so fantastic. I'm so happy. Oh, God, when she sent us that message, and I'm about to cry. I'm not going to cry now because I cried too much yesterday. We cried so bad. Oh, my God, it was so good. Such great news, Mitzi. There you go. Mitzi just told you, Gio. Nancy said, sorry, I had to restart my phone because I lost my chat bar. So, hi. Don't worry, Nancy. We go. Hey, look who you're talking to, girl. Okay, prayers for Judy. Yes, thanks, Mitz. Prayers for all in need. Thank you, Joycey. Yes, we need to send prayers to everybody. So let me tell you what we did. We had fun. We had so much fun. But we took Mary. Mary buys fabric. Of course she does. But Mary's never been to Joann's physically. She's bought off Joann's website, but she's never been in a Joann's store. So
That was fun. Because have you ever seen a little kid in a candy store that's never had candy and tastes it for the first time? That was Mary. We had a blast. It was a joy to watch her walk around in that store and just touch the fabric and look at the fabric and enjoy the fabric. She went crazy. I am not going to say how much she spent, but she spent. She was saving up for this trip and she got fabric. Believe me. There you go. Nancy says, yes, prayers do work. My husband is still alive 26 months after they gave him 3 months. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Nancy. That is amazing news. I always say it, prayer works when you pray with faith. I'm so happy. We'll keep him in our prayers. Giovanna, I wish I could be in Italy with you. Oh, God, it would be such. We can't be together, Giovanna, because then, yeah, it would. We'd get in trouble. It's like me and Michelle. I cannot meet Michelle because then Joanna would have to go and bail us out. Because, yeah, it's just that simple. But then when she'd get there, she'd get in more trouble. So then somebody would have to go bail the three of us out. That's the kind of trouble Michelle, Joanna, and I would get into. Hey, Joe. Hi. How you doing? Joe, my daughter took away my gnomes. She took my gnomes. Their name is Clotilde and Manolo. And they're living in her car now on her dashboard. She loves those gnomes. Hey, Melissa, chasing a kid. You know what, Melissa? Piece of advice. I used to do that. What I would do is I would sit at the table and start eating and ignore. Just ignore. And start eating going, oh man, this is so good. Oh wow, this is delicious. And they will come. Believe me, they will come. I did it with my son after 9 years of feeding him because he wouldn't eat if I didn't feed him. I did that. No more problems. Hi, Susan. No, Susan. I got Charlotte. I haven't received yours, but I have mail in my P.O. box. So I'm going to go check today because I have to close that up so we can get that quilt done. But I'm watching out for it. Okay, Susan? She's a gnome napper. She napped my gnomes. Yep, she did. Because she loves gnomes. And she saw them and she goes, give me. Literally, she took them out of my hand. And she goes, give me. And I tried to take them back. She wouldn't let me. And every time I go to the car and try to touch one, she won't let me. Because they're her gnomes. So, just letting you know. Joe makes these they're tiny. They're like about this big. They're about 2 inches, right? Not even. Adorable. Hi, Melinda. How are ya? I know, Susan. There's something in the P.O. box right now, so it's probably your box. Later on this afternoon, I have to go check. And if it's there, I'm going to be doing a video with the rest of the blocks that have arrived. There's still some blocks missing, but I have to start. And I want to start a video putting them together. So as soon as I get this off my board, as soon as this gets off my board, which is today, then I will put up the Thanksgiving blocks. Don't worry. It's going to be here. I promise. Okay, everybody's saying hi to Sue. Susan saying hi. Thank the Lord. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you. Oh, God, Judy, that's great news. There you go. Judy said it. Prayers answered. His test came back negative. Yeah. See? I told you. Prayer works. This is a prayer warrior room. You know, we got a lot of people praying for everybody here. Oh, thank God, Judy. I'm so glad. I know. This is one less thing. We got to keep the faith. Everything's going to come back negative. Everything's going to be okay. You'll see. They are shelf gnomes made from wine bottle corks. Oh, that is so cool, Joe. No wonder they're so cute. Oh, I'm glad, Melinda. There you go. Giovanna says, Melissa, I never chase my kids. You don't want to eat now? Well, you will eat the next meal. That's another way. No, but I used to see Javier literally would go hungry if I didn't feed him. He would go hungry. I'm not joking. Until he was almost 9 years old. And then one day somebody told me that. Said, just sit down and ignore him. Don't pay any attention to him. And just eat and make sure he hears you enjoying your meal. And I did that. From that moment on, I had no issues. And I've done it with every kid ever since. No problems. I've never had to chase another child. They know they have to sit at the table and eat. Never had an issue. I mean, it's just a piece of advice. I'm giving you grandma advice. Where we go.
Melinda, she would too. Okay, everybody saying hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello, hello. So, yeah, so it was a day. And then we went to lunch. And we went to an amazing diner that we have in Chattanooga. Hey, anybody know where Joe is? Let her know that I'm live. Because if she doesn't know and then comes back and she's going to feel bad. Anyway, we went to this really great little, not a little diner. It's a huge diner. There's two of them. And it was so good. We had such a great meal. So Judy couldn't finish her sandwich because it was so big, and Mary and I just gobbled up ours. And Mary, after I had pumpkin roll last night, I ate the cheesecake. So yeah, I was on a sugar binge. Couldn't get to sleep until 1 o'clock in the morning because I had so much sugar in me. Yep, eat now or next meal. Exactly. Yep, Joyce. You got it, kid. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa takes care of me. Well, yeah, we had a great time. Then after there, we went to Walmart because she had to get some stuff, and she bought more fabric because there was some good stuff there. So we're all good. I mean, we had a blast. Judy took her home. I didn't have to take her home. I had to get to my daughter-in-law's house at 4 o'clock, and I got there 4:15. Mary, 4:15. I got there. Thank God. The kids were happy when they saw Grandma. Hi, Grandma's here. Okay, as long as I'm there, they don't even sit near me. Dylan was with me. He was on the phone with me with Joanne. But Ariana just goes to her room. She just likes knowing that there is an adult in the house because she doesn't like being alone. She's 17. She doesn't like being alone. So it was fun. It was a good time for the kids. It was a good time for me. We had a great time. But I didn't get home until almost 10. But I drove. This was the Coupe de Grace because what happened with Atlanta, I was still raw. But yesterday, first time driving at night, no yellow glasses, nothing. I drove at night. I didn't get a headache afterwards. My eyes were a little red, but it was because I didn't rest my eyes all day. But that was it. It was so good. Cars were coming up and they were not blinding me. Oh, I loved it. Oh, I was so happy. So happy. So praise the Lord there. There we go. Hey, Cheryl! Yay! Cheryl, this is because I didn't come on yesterday, Cheryl. And I promise my people I'm going to be on at least twice a week because I don't do a lot of videos and I should, but I don't. But I want to, but I can't. Anyway, so when I can't come on my live at the scheduled hour, I still like to come on. So I'm here doing my thing. Susan says, okay, hold on. I'm going later today and drop off the quilt, table runner, NCW wallet, and apple pie filling and strawberry jam. Wow! To enter in the fair today. Last year they didn't like the quilt design or the backing. Did you like it? I say I could never compete. I envy all of you that take things to compete. I cannot do that. I am too insecure, so I avoid it. I would not be able to cope with rejection because if I like it, I'm happy with it. It's like, look, let me show you something. You all know that I'm on the squirrels and we're doing a quilt along. And this block has become my nemesis. But I finished it. Is it perfect? No. Let me see. How many points did I lose? I lost 1, 2, 3. I lost 3 points. I'll probably lose 1, 2 more. And this I see now I'm going to have to open it and fix it because it came apart there. Or I'll just put some fabric glue on it because this is for me. Anyway, this gave me hell because of this intricate block right here. This little block was a pain in my tuck. But I did it. Does anybody, am I going to take it to a quilt show? Hell no. Oh, see, this is the problem. You guys go too fast for me. They were red from the crying. I don't doubt it, Joanna. Susan says, I thought it was what my interpretation of what the quilting design I wanted on the quilt. And it was, Susan. You don't need to explain it to anybody. Look, I understand the desire of competing. I understand that. I compete in other things. But it's like, okay,
Quilting is such an individual thing. It's an interpretation. It's a representation and an interpretation of an idea. I'll give you the best example. The first quilt I made with Hetty's pattern. I was following the pattern and I was following the colors the way the colors are supposed to go. Like, I made a boo-boo on the border. I like the boo-boo I made. The only person that realized was a boo-boo was Hetty because it was her design. But it doesn't make it any less cuter. It doesn't make it any less pretty. It was my interpretation of that design. It was my interpretation of the color scheme. So I like it. I did not change it because it's mine. That was my interpretation. And that's why I cannot compete in a quilt show, because for me, a quilt that I make, I don't care how many mistakes it has. For me, it's beautiful. I don't like to part with my quilts. You guys know this. I hate parting with my quilts because they're mine. They're my creations. Ah, Jordy, I love you. Jordy says, I sent you the cranberry recipe to my Gmail account. Can you send it to Eva? Yes, I will. I will send it to her. I told my daughter-in-law last night that I have a cranberry recipe. She's so excited. Joanna's not online? Okay. Thanks, Mitzi. She's probably at the doctor's. Okay, everybody saying hi, hello. There you go, Cheryl. Do what you like. Exactly. Thank you, Susan. It's pretty. It got some boo-boos. I just realized another boo-boo, but that's easy fixable because that, if I don't fix it, it can tear there. Unless I could probably get it in the quilting stitch. I have fabric glue, so I'll just put a little bit of fabric glue on it and it'll be okay. The block in itself is pretty. It's called Fanny's Favorite. It's a nice block. And somebody posted the whole story of the block, and it's really cool. It's just these cards, they're really cool. They're really great. I love them. But there's one, not a problem. It's just when you're putting it together, it doesn't tell you what it needs to square out to. So I thought I was being slick and smart. And when it said 2 3/8, I was cutting it 2 1/2. When it said 3 2/8, I was cutting it 3 1/2. So when I put it together, it was too big or too long, and I didn't know what to square it out to. So it kept on coming out wrong. So then I'm sorry, I got the hiccups. So when I did the block, I did the first 3 rows. All right, no problem. It was that last row, of course, with the intricate blacks, to the point that it was one. I took it about so many times, I ripped it. So I had to recut that whole little block. It was just yeah. It was a thing. It was drama. Hi, Squirrely Quilter. There you go. See, Susan, exactly. Everybody forgets. We live in a world right now of elitists. I'm sorry, and if you're an elitist, I don't apologize, and I apologize. I apologize for being so blunt, but look, I say it and I'll keep repeating it to everybody that's watching that doesn't know me. I am not a perfectionist. I am not an elitist. I cannot afford beautiful, expensive fabrics. I just can't. If they're gifted to me, I'm happy. But when I go out to shop, I buy Dollar Tree fabric. And I've used Dollar Tree fabric to make quilts, and they love them. So I am not a snob. I'm not a fabric snob. There are people that prefer working with beautiful fabrics and can't afford it. Kudos. I'm happy for you. I can't. So I use what I have with what I got. I've used sheets that I've gotten at the thrift store, at the Salvation Army or Providence, which is another type of Salvation Army, or Goodwill. I've used them. I've used throws that cost $5, and I don't have to use batting. That's how I quilt. This fabric was all gifted. And this little one is the one my daughter bought for me. Everything else was gifted fabric. Everything else on this block. Gifted fabric. And I love it. I love it. Okay, thank you, Giovanna. I'm working on Mitzi's working on hers. Hasn't it been a headache, Mitz? I'm telling you. But that's why I got into this so long. I want to learn. I like learning. I'm not a perfectionist, but I love to learn. I've gotten better during the past 5 years that I've started. I've gotten a lot better. Do I have a way to go? Sure. Am I striving for perfection? No. I like to learn. There's a difference. It worried you. See, Mitzi, I know it was like, what the hell? But I got it done. Thank you, Joydy. Yep, no quilt police allowed here either, Joe. That's you know that when I go on my rants, I go on my rants. It bothers me. It really annoys me. And it's like, okay, I wish I could. Oh my God. When I started my channel, I was getting boxes from Fat Quarter Shop and I was enjoying them, but it was too expensive for my budget. It was too rich. And I wasn't always happy with what came. Then Mrs. Quilty, I'm sponsored. So I receive it. It's free fabric, people. And I've used it. And I've made quilts with it. And they're beautiful quilts. It's not fabric, but it's gorgeous. And it holds up perfectly. So, it doesn't bother me. There you go. Cheryl says, I always make up colors. Sometimes my friend disagrees, but I do it anyway. Exactly. It's your quilt. It's your artistic thought. It's your artistic way of seeing things. My daughter helps me out a lot in color choices. But this array, I did this all by myself. Nobody helped me do this one. I followed some advice that, oh my gosh, hold on. Chris O'Neill taught me how to use the black and white on my camera. So I took pictures to make sure I had the light, medium, and dark tonalities throughout what Donna was telling us so that it goes from light, medium to dark. And it came out pretty good. I'm happy with it. It's not perfect, but neither am I. But it came out pretty good. So that's what I did here. I didn't do all the no. Susan says, Amish always put in one mistake because nobody's perfect except God. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. Exactly. Yeah, Giovanna, see, that's me. I make something and then I don't want to let it go. It's a part of me. Literally, it's a piece of my soul. Every little thing I've made is a piece of me because I made it. But see, that's funny because when I cook and bake and I give away, my gratification is seeing how it makes another person happy. But I know it's going to disappear. It's different. But a quilt is something that I can always go back and look at and always go back and look at. It's like the stuff you guys send me. I love every single piece of it. And they're all over my room because I could never part with those things. It's because that's a part of you. That's a piece of you in that little piece of art. Like in this owl. This is Mary. This is so Mary. This is Mary. And I adore it. But also, sorry, but it's a mess. This is Mary. Look, this is how much I use this. Okay, I'm not joking. People think I joke. I adore this thing. And it sleeps right here next to my machine. But it's not only the utility of it, one of my friends made it. And that's what makes it special. Yeah, and photos are okay, Giovanna, but it's not the same. Like the military quilt I made. That quilt has a special meaning because it was for one person who died while I was making it. So now another veteran has it. And I didn't sell it. I gifted it. I don't like selling. I gifted it to him and it's far away. And I can't see it anymore because it's far away. So it makes me a little sad. It's like a piece of my soul left me. That I can't explain it any other way. Cheryl says, ooh, Mitzi's making her block FPP. Girl, knock yourself out. One day I'll learn FPP. Not yet, but one day. Cheryl says, Joe, I hate quilt police. Yep, if I give my opinion on how I do something, I can get in so much trouble. That's why I like this group, No Quilt Police. Never. You will never find quilt police here. Ever. That's why we are such a tight group. We hate the quilt police. We are not snobs in this group. There are no quilting snobs here. You're not going to find them. Ever. Oh my gosh, this one was a struggle. Took me all day. Right, Donnell? I'm telling you, that one took me 3 days. No, the whole week. The whole week. It took me the whole week. But I did it. I'm going to tell Donna. But I did it. The Squirrely Quilter said I had a horrible time with Fanny's favorite. Yes. Top and bottom rows didn't line up in center. Oh, that one's, you know that? I'll tell you my trick. When I have something that has to be centered, I start folding it. And on the crease, when I put the next piece in, I fold it so I line up. And as I'm going down, I keep lining up. And that's why that one I learned about a year and a half ago. I learned how to do that. And it's worked for me ever since. I just fold, align, and keep going. Fold, align, and keep going. So I hope that helps you in some way. Michelle says, for me, cutting on the eighths was easy. But then again, I have always been a stickler for measurements, even as a kid. The whole learning to read a tape measure thing as a kid. Yes, I love it. And a funny thing is, I have the ruler, the Creative Grids ruler, and I completely forgot I had it. So I thought it was being smart by making it larger. When I did that other piece that I had to recut, I did it with this, and it was wham bam, thank you, man. It was a second. I got it done. So yeah, anytime I ask for an eighth, I remember that I have this for that purpose. Because it's easy to see. That's the Creative Grids. I will put a link to it for my Amazon store in the bottom, so you can, if you're interested, you can get it. Yep. Joyce Kay says she's the same way. Donnell, Joydy, the problem was, Fanny's favorite from the squirrel group from the Solon from Donna's channel. We're talking about Fanny's favorite. Oh God. It's a pain in the tusk. Hey, Susan. Shady Susan's in the house. How you doing, girl? Thank you, Susan. Exactly. Use what you can afford. Nothing wrong with that. Exactly. Look, I'm not making heirloom quilts. But you know what funny? That makes me laugh. And I say this at least 3 times a month. When people were quilting in the past, they would use old clothing to reuse it to make sure that they got the full use out of everything. They made quilts to keep warm. They didn't make quilts to put in shows. They didn't make quilts to look gorgeous. They made quilts to keep warm. And then it got into the heirloom quilts with the intricate stitchery. But people didn't have things to do back then. There was no YouTube. There was no cable. All you had was embroidery, handwork, and quilting. So when you have an artistic mind, when you have that talent that you have to do something with it, people would embroider or make those intricate designs on those quilts and turn them into heirloom quilts because they didn't have anything else to do and they needed an outlet for their creativity. That's why, look, artistic quilts are gorgeous. I love looking at them. Will I ever attempt one? No, that's not me. Me, I'm more down to earth. I'm more blunt. I'm more in your face. So that's just the way it is. There you go. Donnell says the squirrel blocks Donna's membership is doing. The one mom just showed gave me trouble as well. I'm doing smaller blocks. This is a 12-inch. My block is 12 inches. 12 inches because I thought it would be easier. Nope. Mitzi says I am doing FPP because I was concerned about the pattern. Yep. Now it is going good. And I know that FPP gives you more precision. I've tried FPP. I am not saying I will never try it again. See, there's a difference. I will try it again sometime down the line, but for now, how do I say this? I like seeing things done quickly. FPP takes time and patience, which I do not have at this point in my life. Maybe when the kids are bigger and they don't need so much attention, maybe I'll attempt it again. And I do have a lot of FPP patterns and templates. I have a lot. I collect everything. I'm a hoarder in that aspect. So I'll probably try it sometime, maybe 2 or 3 years down the line. But for right now, I'm having too much fun piecing. I am. It's fun. Yeah, artistic vibes. Exactly, Joanna. Our artistic vibes. Mitzi says I can do I can't do any monthly boxes. I have too many projects going. I already have fabric. I know. I tried the boxes. Boxes. I like the Mrs. Quilty specifically because it's a good box. And this is not because I'm not sponsored in this video. I'm talking out of me. I like the Mrs. Quilty because it's a great fabric. It's great for when you're learning different processes, different types of blocks. It's perfect for that. And the fabric choices that they put together are really pretty. I really like their colorways. And I'm not a pastel person, and I like their pastels. I don't know. I like the print. There's something about the print that I really like a lot. But that's the only box I truly enjoyed. The Fat Quarter Shop, I still have a couple of the half jelly rolls sitting in my box because I don't know what to do with them. I'm not joking. I don't know what to do with them. I like the free patterns that Fat Quarter Shop gives out, but it's like it doesn't inspire as much as the other ones. I love watching unboxing, so I see unboxing of all the other boxes. For the price points, no. If I'm going to spend $40, I'd rather spend $40 on some inexpensive fabrics and get out some nice quilts for family members and stuff like that, or the DIYs that I make, and that's it. I don't make really intensely expensive quilts. I have a jelly roll that cost me almost $47. It was $47, $46.98, and it's gorgeous. It's purple with all different types of purple hues and green. I've had it for 4 years. I don't know what to do with it. I'm terrified of cutting into it. That's the way I am. I can't help it. Jojo says, love mixing many courses and patterns together. Yep. And that's why I like watching Pin Cut Sew. She is so cool. She's a photographer like you, Giovanna. She's a photographer. She's a quilter. I love her creations because she doesn't hardly ever use a pattern. She doesn't like pre-cuts. She uses her own mind and her own colors. She gave a really good tutorial the other day. Really interesting in how, when you use pre-cuts, what to do with them. Really interesting. You got to go watch it. I'll try to link it in the description box. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Mitzi says, I can't do any monthly. Okay, I already read that. And Melissa says, same. Yeah, I quilt for showing love to my family. Thank you, Cheryl. That's why I quilt. I quilt because I enjoy it. I quilt because it's my therapy. Nobody else's. I sit here. There are times like yesterday, for the past couple of days, I'm trying to rest my eyes and they're doing a lot better. I just sit here, play with my fabric, look at what I want to do. I finally did this thing because it was driving me insane. And I think that's what was freaking me out. Because, girls, I talked about that the other day. It was like I lost my mojo. This thing made me lose my mojo. It made me lose my mojo. It was driving me nuts. But I got it done. I got it done. Okay, hold on. What happened here? Hold on, people. Eva's here. Oh, my God. I lost it. I don't know what's happening with my chat on my phone. But now I see stuff that I don't see here. I see over there on the TV. I see Eva. Hello, Eva, darling. Eva's here. Danielle, okay. See, I can see from far away without using glasses. Not too good, but I can see. Debbie. Where's Giovanna? What the heck is happening here? Hold on, guys. Let me refresh it and see what's going on. Here we go. Okay, now I got it. Eva. Yep. And it wasn't mine. Yep. See, Mitzi, you were smart. I'm telling you, you were very smart. Michelle enjoyed it because she did it fast. Michelle did it really fast. I couldn't. I just couldn't. Eva! They broke their backs farming or looking after a lot of kids. Yes. That's what happened in the past. Yes. Danielle did 8-inch. I learned how to quilt with FPP, Eva says. Eva, you have talent you don't listen to me. Yeah, you have to think in reverse. I think that's what it is, Mitzi. You have to think backwards, and it's like my brain doesn't want to function that way. But again, it's what you guys call it, muscle memory. I just got to keep trying, but not this year, not next year. I got too many plans in my head. There you go. Joydy says Miss Quilty Fabrics improved some since Leo years ago. I think it's comparable to Hobby Lobby Joann's. I would say a little bit better because it's soft. The material's very soft. I don't know if it has a little bit of polyester content, but it's easy to use. Really, really easy to use. And it holds up well under washes. The quilt that I made from Andrea's pattern, I gave that to my daughter-in-law. That quilt is washed every week. I'm not joking because it's downstairs in their game room, and the dog lays on it. My son lays on it. She does exercises on it. Anybody can have that quilt at any given time. And she is a stickler for washing things. And it is perfect. No stitches undone. The fabric is not fraying. It's perfect. So yeah, I don't know. I like it. Okay. Hey, Chris. Giovanna says she loves pink and stuff. She is fantastic. She is so cool. I love her. Jamie at the quilting compound has a nice jelly roll quilt. I saw that and I love it. I already downloaded the pattern that I plan on making. Take a look. I always watch her. I love Jamie. I've been watching Jamie. I've been watching Jamie since before Donna. I always watch her channel. I loved it when she was doing the remodel and everything. I love Jamie, Chris O'Neill. I fangirled all over Chris. I fangirled bad over Chris O'Neill. I even embarrassed her. I felt so bad, but I couldn't help it. I love Chris. And she is the most humble human being you will ever get to know, let me tell you. Okay. Eva, I will send you the cranberry recipe later on. It's a glutton for punishment. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, punish, but it's a good punishment. It's a challenging punishment. That's why I like quilting and learning new. Even though they frustrate me, even though I want to take it and tear it apart, I learned something new. I learned something that I should have known, and I learned that following instructions the way it's supposed to be helps. Sometimes you can go out and do weird things, but other times trying to learn how to be more structured. Hi, Heather. Good morning. How's everything, kid? Are you okay? Okay, everybody's saying hi, 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 hi. So today we continue with this with Donna tonight. So, Donna's gonna show us now what to do. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm putting the numbers because, we're supposed to number them and have them all structured tonight. So I'm down to the last 2 rows because I haven't touched this. I got home, yesterday, it was the day before yesterday, I finished putting them in the colorway I wanted. Yesterday I didn't do anything because I was not here. And today I'm just putting on the little papers with the numbers the way we're supposed to. So for tonight, I'm ready to go. It's just that simple. But what you guys doing? What else? Because I know there's a couple of us that are doing this. And Donna's the cards. I want to see. Because she hit us out. I think, I'm waiting for Donna because, she gave us a really easy block last week. I did it in 20 minutes. Found the fabric, cut it, put it together, ironed it, done in 20 minutes. And then she came with this one. Yeah. So I want to see what she's going to come up with for this one. I really want to see. She's in so much trouble with me. But I love her anyway. But I will be putting out, I'm waiting on, I think it was Andrea who was going to send her block. I'm waiting on a couple of blocks that still haven't arrived. And then I'll be doing, it's not going to be a live, I'll be doing the Thanksgiving block challenge thing. Because I've got to give away those prizes. They're here. Joey says I have to get my jelly rolls for the Bargello. Still going to do it. Thank goodness it's recorded. Yep. This is why I said this for me is a challenge. Never done the Bargello. I did the jelly rolls race with Hetty. That's one I've never attempted, and I'm glad I did it. This is another one that I'm terrified of, because this one terrifies me. But that's why I'm not doing FPP, because I need to dominate this one. This one terrifies me to death. So that one. And these blocks, which were a lot of fun. Block 2 was fussy. Yep, it was fussy. Giovanna says I have to take Isabel to school in 15 minutes. Okay, Gio, no worries. Tell Isabel, I love you, kid. She loves me. At least I know she loves me. She loves me. Isabel loves me. She's not jealous of me, is she? Isabel, you can't be jealous of your titi. I'm your titi. I don't know how you say titi in Italian. In Spanish, aunt is titi. I'm your aunt. So I'm your titi. So I'm Titi Devi. Like my nephews call me Titi Devi. I also want to do a mini Bargello. Exact. That's what I kept telling yesterday. I tell Mary, because Mary has some Bargellos, some jelly rolls and some mini jelly rolls, but she doesn't want to. She wants to do the big one. So we'll see what she's going to do. Because the ones that she has doesn't have matching in each one. They don't match. And like Donna says, they have to match because you have to have 4 of each. Thank you, Chris. I'm really excited. I'm excited. I didn't want to do it. Donna talked me into it. I didn't want to do that. She talked me into this. She didn't talk me into this. I did this gladly, and then I'm telling you, and I'm gonna make another one because it's not gonna dominate me. I am going to make another one just to make it, just to yeah, because it gave me a headache. Hi, Mason. Mason. Hi, Mason. Let me give googly eyes to Mason. Hi, Mason. Mason is so cute. Ante Zia. Ah, there you go. Zia Tia. Yep. Well, then in diminutive, would it be Zizi? Like over here, Tia. Zia. Over here, Tia is cut down to Titi. Double, whatchamacallit. Everybody saying hi to Mason and Isabel and everybody. Mason, what are we reading? Tell me. Raise your block higher so I can see it again. Yes, ma'am. Bye, Tina. Have a good one, kid. Let me see. I can't see. I have a little bit of delay. So let me just put it here and then watch to see. Can you see it, Joydy? Do you say, now I can see. Hold on. Now I can see myself holding it up. No, a little bit higher. There we go. There we go. Just a tad higher. Here we go. Do you see it now, Joydy? I'm missing on some of the things you're making. Yep. Oh, this is with the squirrels. This is from the membership on Donna's channel. This is from there because we're doing this. It's going to take almost a year to do because it's one block a week. Me, I'm just doing one block, but I'm doing it size 12 inch so I can get a really nice size quilt out of it. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Joydy. Hey, Heather, don't feel bad. That's what I was saying before you came on. This gave me hell. It gave me hell. But my advice to you is follow the measurements precisely. If you follow the measurements the way it's on the card, it'll come out. Don't try to be, brave. Hi, sister. Hi, Joyce. How you doing, Joyce Hernandez? Thank you, Joyce K. It's okay. I'm happy with it, but I have to dominate it. You have to understand. This actually took my mojo away because I was so frustrated. So when I finally sat down, I didn't finish this block until 11:36 Wednesday night because I was so frustrated. And I said, no, I didn't want to go meet with the girls until I had this completed. So it took me until 11:36 that night to finish it. Thank you, Eva. Okay. I need to know, Mason, when you're going to read something. I want to know what you're reading. Mitzi says she finally made her jelly roll from stock. Yep. And that's the thing. If you have a lot, sure, why not? Make it from what you got. Everybody say hi to Joyce Hernandez. I say hi. Mitzi, I'm telling you, it's the thing is like they were saying, at least it's there when you want to do it. If you can't do it now because you're too busy, because you are too busy, and you're going out next week, remember that. But you can always go back and rewatch them. That's the important thing. And Donna said very clearly she is going to take her time. She's not going to run. You know how Donna's so fast. She is going to give us the benefit of going slowly so we understand what we're doing. That's why she's only doing it once a week. And last week it was just taking out your jellies, putting them up, putting them in groups of 4, and then finding the color hue going from light to dark. That was it. That was the first lesson. So, just so you know. Bye, Gio. Sorella. Ciao, baby. Everybody saying bye to Gio. Okay, Donna, go feed Loki. He needs loving. Yeah, Chris did that. Chris did this. Chris, if you can, I'll bring it out because it's a really interesting story. The story of Fanny's favorite is a very interesting story. And the great thing is that at the end of the story, they guide you through how to make the block for 12 inch. Had I seen that before going through this hell, it would have been easier. But I am going to do the second because I'm going to do a second block, people. That's a given. I'm going to follow the instructions on that, and I'm going to see if I can get it done. It was really interesting. Thank you for that, Chris. Well, Nancy, you get a jelly roll, so you need 2 jelly rolls. Your jelly roll has to have 2 of each. So you have to have 20 strips that pair in each jelly roll. So like this was 2 jelly rolls that I had that have exactly 2 of each. So I have 2 jelly rolls here. Like here, there's 2 and 2. If you don't have them that match, at least color wave. You know, that the color, because remember the Bargello, the whole thing is movement. So if you don't have the exact same print, but the color is similar, so you can see the movement, it's fine. That's what Donna said. So I had the blessing, and this isn't solids, these are all prints. So I'm really interested to see how this is going to come out. Because in solids, you can see the movement a lot clearer, but I'm doing it in prints. That's what I had. Yay, Joyce, you found 2. Great. Okay, post it. Yes, thank you, Chris. Thank you. Really, truly, thank you. The first one, I'll get it for you. I will show you. Hold on. I will show you. Because I have to bring the bag down anyway. Give me a second, people. Okay. Because I got a project bag. And that's where I'm going to put them all. See, I got a pretty project bag. And so, the first one's in here. It keeps them organized. All right. This is the first one. Very basic, very simple. See? Yes, Heather, you're going to see it on my page. Go see it on my page. Chris is going to post it. I'm telling you, had I known that, oh God, it would have been easier. But again, it's the challenge that's important. So these are my 2 blacks as of now. This is the only one that's going to be the same in each one, but I'm making every single one of my blacks scrappy with different fabrics. So what you see here, except for this one, you're not going to see here. And what you see here, you're not going to see on the next one. They're all going to be different color waves. The only black is going to be this one. The only fabric that's going to stay the same is this one. I want to make a totally scrappy quilt. You don't have to feel bad, sweetheart. That's what we're doing. We're learning. Squirrely Quilter said, now I don't feel so bad about Fanny's favorite. I'm not alone. Of course you're not alone. That's what we're here for. And the good thing is, remember, when you're confused, go on the squirrels and just ask. Everybody's there willing to help. Where are you doing the Bargello with? We're doing the Bargello every Friday night with Handmade by Ying with Donna. That's free. Everybody can do that one. You don't have to be a squirrel to do that one. That's on her channel every Friday night. She's going to be doing it once a week. Last week, that's all we did is one. It started last week. You can go back and rewatch it. And let me put this in here because every time I do one, the little block goes in there. Okay. Love the bags. These bags are cool. Look how cool. And I can hang it up on the wall. It doesn't take up space. And I always know where it is because I lose everything. You know me. Okay, what's Donna's channel? Donna's channel is Handmade by Ying with Donna. That's Donna's channel. It's tonight at 7 o'clock. There you go. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle's on the ball. Michelle's on the ball. You're welcome, Deanna. I love the fabric too, but I got mine because remember, January, Renegades are going to start working on the double wedding ring. And you have to be a renegade to do that. We're only going to be doing that, again, separate. And there's going to be a page for it and everything like Donna's doing, but we're going to do it for the renegades with the double wedding ring. And mine is going to be totally scrappy. So I got all my scraps in one humongous tote. It's a 25-gallon? No, it's big. It's bigger than that. It's huge. It's an industrial size. So I've got all my scraps in there, and that's where I'm pulling from. It's going to be fun. I found the history on Pinterest, Dawn Cloven. I'm telling you, Chris, thank you so much. Because had I seen, I'm not joking, had I seen it a couple of days before, it would have been easier. But again, I'm going to make the block again because it's not going to knock me down. It took my mojo. Nothing takes my mojo. So no, now I'm going to unmojo it back. Yeah, we can do it together, girls. I mean, that's not a problem. If you're in the squirrels, remember. Cheryl says, hoping I'll be able to start quilting next month after stomach starts. Stomach? Able to start quilting after stomach surgery starts working. Oh, Cheryl. I'm sorry, girl. I'm so sorry. We pray for you, girl. We pray for everybody on this channel. You know that. All right, kiddos, it is noon. You know I only do an hour because I have to keep the structure. I have to maintain the structure because if I don't, I go all over the place. But I love yes. I love you all. It's been fun. There you go. Pray. Shady Susan's also. Everybody's praying for you, Cheryl. We're praying for everybody. We're going to pray for everybody on this channel. We all know everybody. There's a lot of weird things going on out there. A lot of people going through a lot of hell. A lot of us have personal issues that we're going through. We have health issues we're going through. And I pray for every single one of you every day. Keep you all in my prayers because you all deserve it. We are friends here. This channel is a friend channel. This is not viewers or subscribers or members. This is friends. Right now, this is a group of friends chatting through a chat box, talking to each other and loving on each other and praying for each other. That's what we do here, okay? So if you like that, you can come. And if you're new here, there's a button down there. You can subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. If you just walked through and saw these, this crazy lady with the glasses hanging off her nose. Yeah, this is a channel for friends. If you want to be our friend, come on over. We accept everybody. No quilting police allowed. No snobbery allowed here. You can come on in. We can have fun. Hey, I accept all scraps. This is a scrap happy zone. I just invented that one. This is a scrap happy zone. I love you, Eva. You know I do. You and Mason. Hi, Mason. This is for Mason. I'm sorry. I'm flirting with Eva's husband. He's cute. And he reads books. He is actually illiterate. Not